Hello, my name's Michael Conneely and I'm bringing this video to you from the beautiful west of Ireland, telling you all about the fact that Pluto transits Vedic Capricorn in December 2021. Now, the impact of this transit will actually be huge. You see, Capricorn is all about structures, and of course that includes needed structures, but also repressive structures, blocks and prison walls. But Pluto is about depth, power, and it can't be blocked or denied if we're to live to the fullness of expressing our power. So basically, a depth explosion is pitting itself against the structures in your life and my life, where those structures are limiting and wrong for us. And of course, an explosion of frustrated power is also growing up within the structures of each of our societies. Now, specifically, Pluto is closing to an exact conjunction with Pluto in the birth chart of the USA. This is the USA Pluto Return. And the first exact hit of this is actually May 2023. So just looking at the United States, which of course affects the whole world, the USA will be forced to experience so much darkness and issues of power abuse arising now and in the run-up to the exact Pluto return. But of course the ideal divine purpose of this is for the country to come into a proper sense of the country's power and the power of the individual citizen. And of course, this transit of Pluto through structured Capricorn is all about us coming into our proper power, smashing aside negative structures and blocks that were imposed upon us, so that we can shine in our rightful and spiritually proper power. So it's very important to check out which house in your Vedic birth chart is Capricorn, because the life area for that house, which is Capricorn in your birth chart, will be the life area where the key transformation is taking place. So for example, if you're a Cancer rising, then obviously Capricorn is your 7th house of marriage. And so you ideally will be coming into your full power as a spouse. A proper power, neither overpowerful and damaging, nor in denial of your power and damaging you. But the point I'm trying to make in this video is it's not just Pluto that's transiting Capricorn at this time. Saturn is also transiting Vedic Capricorn at this time. And how do you think Saturn and Pluto get on? Well, both are needed because ideally Saturn is our needed and proper structure, and life path forward, our needed and proper strategy. But of course, so often we humans impose wrong blocks on our definition of ourselves, wrong blocks on what we should be doing. We follow the wrong pathway. So to have Pluto and Saturn in the same life area, the same house, means that you've got to get the combination of Pluto and Saturn right. Otherwise, it's an explosive recipe for disaster, or you might just draw back from doing something about it and live half a life. No, not half a life, 1/10 of a life. So get in touch with me for a reading about the meaning of Pluto and Saturn transiting in Capricorn in your birth charts. And of course I give you a full reading, a full birth chart reading and a full predictive reading for your year ahead. My readings are always incredibly thorough, and they always combine Western evolutionary astrology and Western psychodynamic astrology with the utter vastness and power of Vedic astrology. I'll tell you something, it was back in, I think, 1994, I first read something in Vedic astrology, and in one sentence it told me about the wholeness of my unusual incarnational destiny and life purpose. It was talking about moon being in a Gandanta zone. Now, Western astrology knows nothing of the Gandanta zones, but my moon is deep in a Gandanta zone. Those are the 3 zones where water signs give way to fire signs. So just having one sentence from Vedic astrology opened a vastness. So I thoroughly recommend my readings to you, which always combine needed Western psychodynamic astrology, all about our egoic self and the evolution and management of that, with Vedic astrology, which is all about our destiny, our life purpose, our destiny path in this life, and everything that unfolds from that, including our sense of ourself and our consciousness. So do go to my Star Wheel Astrology website, go to the buy page and buy a reading. But also while you're there, go to the December page of my Star Wheel Astrology website. And there you'll see the charts for December, wonderful set of charts, the ephemeris for planet positions, the link to the blog all about the astrology of December 2021, it's huge, and the links to the 9 videos all about the astrology of December 2021. And there's wonderful contributions from other healers and astrologers. The links are shown and they're added to as the month progresses. So I hope that it has been of value to you to hear that Pluto and Saturn are both in the sign of Vedic Capricorn at the moment, and thus those vast, very difficult to reconcile titans are in a sense fighting it out in a particular life area of yours. So get in touch with me and I'd be very glad to give you a reading. Okay, thank you.